Nobody wants to hear that you're going to lose your loved one. Nobody even wants to accept that. Even though we all know that day is going to come, doesn't mean you want to hear it. So when they say they're going to help you throughout, keeping your loved one comfortable, that makes you feel like, oh, okay, they're not just waiting for them to die. And it makes you feel a lot better.
We seemed like we got to be pioneers a lot back then. Healthcare was evolving, as everybody knows, in the 80s. We had an entrepreneurial boss, and he was always looking to be cutting edge. Dr. Marlon and Aaron and Frank, they all believed you took care of the people in your community, and we did in lots of different ways. And here we are, it's 25 years, oh my goodness.
The name speaks for itself, Family Home Hospice, and we're going into patients' families' homes, and we become a part of their family. So to me, in order to be in hospice, especially since we have to be compassionate, why not have a name that says family? We are their family. Just extend it without blood relation.
I had lost myself. I was just very emotional because I was with my dad 24/7, and it was very, very hard, very hard. And she sat with me and she told me, she says, you know what you're doing is beautiful, but you also need to do something for yourself.
In spite of taking care of her dad, she had to get out of this house and be in the sun and find her own identity again. A lot of times my families get so caught up in the death of their loved one or the pending death of their loved one that they forget they have to live too.
She basically pulled me out of Bert's room and said, it's time for you to start living now. Because he doesn't need you. He's doing his own thing. And to be honest with you, it was permission to let go.
Hospice is going beyond 6 months now, some people. And when you have them for that length of time, it's very difficult to tell them to go. It's very difficult to let them go, even as a minister, because you do miss them after a while.
I remember when I started and I went to school for my license, they said, well, you can't get attached to people. I don't understand that. If I just use it as a job, then I can't care for anybody. I have to treat them as if they're my own.
You definitely do it because you are compassionate, you care about people, you want to be a part of something that's great and that other people can benefit from.
For our company, compassion is, I see it in everyone, it just shines.
Through all the tears and the heartache and everything that was going on at the time, they were very, very good.
I was here on Monday doing my usual thing, and the nurse called me and said, she's on her way out, can you come over? I just left. I left here, I went over and stayed there. George came over later, I went home and got some clean clothes and went back and stayed there. Stayed there, sat next to her holding her hand until she passed, because she had no family.
Work as a team, and it's a closely knit team, and it's almost like family.
Families argue, fight, have disagreements, but at the end of the day, you stick together and we have one common goal, and that is to provide a great service and to be there for our patients, and that without a doubt we do.
I'm happy, that there's a team that if you've got a problem, you can go to them and they will take care of it, and make sure that you're okay. Make sure you are okay, your family's okay, and everybody else is okay.
Some of them I see 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I only see them once a week. But when I walk in and they smile, that's priceless.
I've heard many of my team members say, when I go to bed at night, I'm so happy. because we've done something great in this world.
I couldn't have survived without them, to be honest, nor could have Bert.
End of life does happen to all of us. That's a fact of life. You know, that's the one sure thing that we have, is things are going to end. How you end it and how it ends and who ends it with you is a choice.
Don't never take what you got for granted. Because people take a lot of things for granted and it ain't worth it.
It is an absolutely incredible journey, and I've watched people, when they enter that journey, have some of the best experiences of their lives. And they always give more to us as caregivers than we ever could give to them.